welcome to National Headlines. I'm Amina Ansari and I will be taking you through the top headlines from the leading newspapers of the country. Let's start with the Times of India. Government to buy 2 lakh ton onion as farmers protest export duty. A day after major wholesale markets in the state suspended onion auctions to protest the 40% export duty, the centre said it would buy 2 lakh tons from the state and the MP through NAFED at Rs 2,410 per quintal against the average price of Rs 2,151 in Nashik. However, farmers group were not impressed with the centre's highest ever rate and said the pending stock 4 lakh tons was too large for this measure to provide much relief. Next headline is from the Indian Express. Chhattisgarh. After 11 hours of operation, skeleton of news anchor Salma Sultana found. Nearly 5 years after she was allegedly murdered by her live-in partner, the Korba police in an 11-hour operation excavated a skeleton suspected to be that of the news anchor from below a national highway in Korba city in Chhattisgarh. The deceased victim, Salma Sultana Lashkar, who is said to be aged around 30 years, was a news anchor working for a local news channel in Chhattisgarh. She is believed to have been murdered in October 2018 by her live-in partner Madhu Sahu, 37, a gym instructor, and his 2 aides, who helped him in bury her body in Salute Place, which has now become a national highway. Let's move on to the headline from the Hindu. Causing floods is a terrorist offence in proposed law to replace Indian Penal Code. The proposed Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita bill says that causing flood is a terrorist offence. The bill that seeks to replace the British-era Indian Penal Code defines terrorism as a separate offence for the first time as a part of a general law. Section 1116A of the bill says that a terrorist refers to any person who develops, manufactures, processes, acquires, transports, supplies, or uses weapons, explosive, or releases nuclear, radiological, or any other dangerous substances or causes fire, flood, or explosion. Next, let's move on to the headlines in the Economic Times. Economy likely to grow 7.8 in Q1. India's economy likely expanded 7.8% in June quarter according to the median forecast of the ET poll of 20 economists. Domestic demand, government, capital expenditure and the revival in the private investment support growth in the quarter amid global slowdown. The Indian economy grew 7.2% in the previous fiscal and 6.1% in the March quarter. Next headline is from the Telegraph. Mob chanting Jai Shri Ram attacked Christians in Delhi. Probe underway. Around 25 to 30 people allegedly barged into a Christian place of worship in national capital on Sunday morning, chanting Jai Shri Ram and attacked the gathering with sticks before ransacking the hall, sources said. The sources variously described the place of worship as a church and a prayer hall run by a pastor. When the pastor and the members of the Christian community rushed to the nearby GTB Enclave police station to complain, around 80 to 100 people, said to be from Bajrang Dal, RSS and the VHP, allegedly assembled outside the police station. Finally, our last headline is from the Hindustan Times. All eyes on Chandrayaan-3. It's D-Day for Moon mission. A nail-biting countdown for the descent of Chandrayaan-3's lander began on Tuesday, with India aiming to become the 4th country in the world to successfully land on the moon and the first on the lunar South Pole. Senior scientists said they were confident of a successful landing of Chandrayaan-3 lander module Vikram, and the Indian Space Research Organization was performing the final checks for the successful touchdown as soon as the sun rises on the moon a little after 6 p.m. IST on Wednesday. That's all for the national headlines. To stay updated on the latest headlines from the leading newspapers, do join us on the national headlines from Monday to Saturday at 11 a.m.